So Alun Wyn Jones, 149 caps. Now, what is the thinking in Wales now? What is the thinking around the Lions? Is Alun Wyn Jones going to go on the Lions tour because he's Alun Wyn Jones? Or is Alun Wyn Jones going to go on the Lions tour because he's the best of 4 second rows? And this is the conversation. It's around Sexton as well. Like, he expects to play because he's Johnny Sexton. But at what point do you have to take the emotion out? Well, Andy Farrell's done that for whatever reason. Clearly, it wasn't spoken about for Johnny Sexton because he would have been pissed off. He would have been like, well, I kind of know that it's coming. The same goes for Alun Wyn Jones. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's going to go on the Lions tour. Now, you look at it.
You're not picking him for the Lions tour then?
In my opinion, he's not in the best 4 second rows. He's not. I mean, I'd say Johnny Hill's playing better than him. I'd say across the board, in terms of where we stand now, is Alun Wyn Jones in the top 4 second rows? So Marrow,
yeah.
James Ryan,
yeah.
Okay, for Ireland. Now, he's not in the form that he was, but in my opinion, he's still playing better than Alun Wyn Jones. And what is better? So what is better? It's carrying the ball. It's defensively. It's line out. Mate, there's no doubt about it that Alun Wyn Jones is still a fantastic player. Like, he absolutely is.
Why are you being horrible? Because he used to dominate you.
Mate, he did used to dominate me, mate. Yeah, but I kneed him in the eye once, and he didn't even flinch. And I almost broke my kneecap. But, like, I'll be honest, mate. First maul, ran into the maul. I thought, who's this Alun Wyn Jones? He's having it. Kneed him straight in the eye because you're allowed to do that then. And split his eye, and he didn't even flinch, and had a dead leg for the rest of the game. So maybe that's what it is. Scott Cummins from Scotland. I don't care what you say, mate.
You finished fourth, pal. You finished fourth.
Wales finished fifth. So the position of it, like where you going to go. So I've named 4 second rows there. So Maratoji, James Ryan, Johnny Hill, and Scott Cummins. In my opinion, is Alun Wyn Jones the fifth or sixth? Well, this is up for debate. This is the thing. So my point comes back to, and I know that Alun Wyn Jones, you listen to him speak, it's not about amassing 150, 160, whatever caps he could potentially get to. But Wales are in this transition period.
Yeah, true.
Is at what point do they say, and I'm not saying now is the time, it could be next year, but at some point Alun Wyn Jones is going to need to make way because there needs to be an evolution for Wales and there needs to be a change of guard. But maybe it's me because as a player, there was no loyalty towards me. Look at how I got bombed out of the squad in 2015. I'm watching it, and it all comes back to Sexton's thing. So Sexton's walking off the pitch like that. I'm like, if I ever did that, I don't think I would have got picked again. If I would have looked up and shaking my head at the coaches. So why is he allowed to do that? Because he's the ultimate competitor. Like, why is Alun Wyn Jones allowed to go on the Lions tour? Because he's been a phenomenal player. So going back to the Alun Wyn Jones point, I'm bouncing back and forth here. And again, this is just my mindset at the minute. It might change next week. Is if Alun Wyn Jones goes on the Lions tour, he's taking the place of a Scott Cummins or a Johnny Hill or someone that has never been on a Lions tour, and it might be there, or a Johnny Gray. It might be their only opportunity to go. So, I love the fact that there's still, the romance hasn't died in rugby, and there still is that around the Sergio Parisse factor. Of course, I want to see him go out one last time. If he's 45, I'd still like to see it because it's Sergio Parisse. But I'm talking about it on a level and trying to be quite neutral about it, looking forward to the summer if the Lions tour goes ahead.
A couple of things on that. Imagine Sergio Parisse at 45. He'd still be a beautiful specimen, wouldn't he?
Mate, he's lost all his
65, he'd still be beautiful.
Mate, he's got an incredible head. That's all I'm saying. He looks phenomenal.
And secondly, I guarantee if Alun Wyn Jones is fit, and you're saying if he goes on a Lions tour, he's taking a place of someone else. You got to think about the coach, right? You got to think about Warren Gatland, the experience that he has with Alun Wyn Jones, the detail that Alun Wyn Jones will bring to his own performances, his own, the homework he does off the field, the leadership. I reckon, if you're naming the top 4 second rows there now, you're naming Maratoji, James Ryan, Scott Cummins, and Johnny Hill as the 4 best second rows, in your opinion, Jim, in the British and Irish Lions picture right now. You're taking 3 guys with limited experience. James Ryan's got a fair bit, but Scott Cummins and Johnny Hill have got very limited international experience. So you've got to take Alun Wyn. You need a balance, don't you? And the fact that Warren Gatland knows him so well, and Warren Gatland is right now on the other side of the world, and actually Warren Gatland has said they're going to potentially take a smaller squad. Alun Wyn Jones, if he's fit, if I had a mortgage, I'd put it on that he's going.
But I agree with you. I think he will go, and I understand the reasons why.
And deservedly.
But it comes down to, really, you need to take the best players. And what Warren Gatland speaks about winners, mate, Wales are fifth. I don't want to be horrible. They're not the team that they were. For whatever reason, they're not the team that they were. It comes down to the point of the romance side of it, or if I'm a player, right? If I'm a player and, whatever. I mean, does Johnny Hill expect to go on the lines? No, he doesn't. Obviously, he wants to go. Does he expect he'll go? No. Does he think that Alun Wyn Jones will go in front of him? Yeah, of course he does. It's Alun Wyn Jones.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the simple facts of ability and wanting to win games. If you put Johnny Hill in the team ahead of Alun Wyn Jones, are they going to beat South Africa? I don't know. We don't know, because Alun Wyn Jones plays a certain style that arguably would be good against South Africa. But I'm just talking about the romance of the game and the loyalties that lie with some players that don't lie with other players.
Yeah.
And, maybe there's a part of me that I feel burned by that situation. And it comes back to the Sexton point.
And you should have been a British and Irish line as well, Jim, I think.
Mate, I hand on heart, think I should have.